about 55 to 60% of adults feel that they don't sleep very well. Let's take a look at the probable underlying conditions. Namaste and welcome to Transform to Transcend Wellness UAE. Namaste Lalita.
Namaste.
So, are you guilty of taking your gadget to bed?
Not at all.
I thought as much. So, but most of us do take our mobiles to the bedroom, and that's probably the last thing we take a look at before we go to sleep. So could you tell us why this is not a good habit?
Right. We all know that exposure to blue light can cause weakening of the eye muscles, weaken the retina and create blurred vision. This is commonly known. But apart from this, there's something else what the blue light does. It powerfully suppresses the release of a certain sleep hormone called melatonin. Now, when this happens, there is a certain protein called beta amyloid, and this is seen in abundance in the sleep deprived, and scientists have now come to the conclusion that this is also causing certain kinds of dementia and Alzheimer's.
This is very interesting. So could you take us a little more in depth into the science behind sleeping? I mean, what happens to us when we sleep?
Yes, of course. So we know that the brain does its detox during the night, and this happens when we are in a certain deep stage of sleep. So I'll speak a little more in detail. There are 4 or 5 stages of sleep which are called as 4 non-REM, rapid eye movement, and 1 REM cycle. Now this is to complete a cycle of sleep. This REM plus non-REM has to repeat itself 3 to 4 times minimum, all right, in an 8 hours of sleep. Now, when the 3rd and the 4th stage of sleep happens, or the non-REM state happens, then the brain slips into a very relaxed state or mode where it generates a certain kind of electrical signal. Now, this also causes the release of growth hormone, which is also good for metabolism and protein synthesis. Apart from this, the brain releases a certain type of specialized cell called the microglial cells. The microglial cells are like phagocytes. They eat the dead cells, they eat these harmful plaques called the beta amyloid and tau cells, which are responsible for the early onset of Alzheimer's. So the less you sleep, the more difficult it becomes for the brain to detox. All right. So it's always a good practice to put away your gadgets at least 2 hours before you go to bed.
Fascinating. So, but most of us have a routine, a waking and a sleeping time. But as a yoga acharya, do you believe that there are optimum sleep hours,
Well, the best time to fall asleep is at 10 in the night and wake up early at 5 in the morning. As we say, early bird catches the worm. All right. But having said that, not all of us have the opportunity to sleep at that time. So it's always good to set a certain pattern or set a certain discipline and be committed to that. So every day, if you're going to sleep at 11 and wake up at 6, but be consistent on your sleeping and wake up cycle, so that the it's called the circadian cycle. So the sleep and wake cycle will naturally fall in rhythm.
But there will be the odd night out, the party, the late night work or the exam, So what do we do now to limit the damage we might be doing on that odd occasion?
Yeah, so that's why it's called odd occasion. So once in a while it's okay to do so, and what the best that you can do is, even if you sleep late, try to get up at the earliest possible and do your daily routine exercise and do your breathing practice, as well as take a nap in the afternoon, which is also restricted to half an hour. And this will help you regularize or get your sleep routine back into its rhythm. And try not to have frequent odd days out. This is the best advice that we give people to inculcate a good sleep hygiene.
Thank you so much, Lalita. You've explained everything so simply. There is quite a lot of information there. So thank you so much.
Most welcome.
So we hope you enjoyed our show, and basically about giving your health and well-being the top priority, as it should be. So join us next week as we conclude our segment on sleep issues. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Namaste.